Hello there, it's Michelle with Garden Jargon, and I'm here in my basement today. Today is February 25th. I just finished shooting a video on my milk jugs. If you have not seen that, please take a look at my channel. Never grew in milk jugs, but I'm trying it this year. Kind of the winter sowing type of method. I've never done that before. But today is an exciting day because yesterday, before I went to sleep, I came downstairs and I checked on our onions. Now, this is the second video to my onion series because I'm trying 4 different grow mediums to start onions this year from seed. And I had a breakthrough. Seedlings popped up. So I wanted to share that with you and show it to you. When did I plant these? Let me see. 2/17. So February 17th, I planted these onion seeds in 4 different trays with 4 different grow mediums in them. And yesterday was the 24th. 70, 80, 90. So 7 days later, I have onions. But you guys, it's like crazy growing bunching onions back there in the one grow mix from the greenhouse. And I had some stuff sprouting in the greenhouse mix that was not onions. It's like weed seed or something. So I'm about to show you. It's kind of confusing, but this tray from the greenhouse has already started the bunching onions that I planted in here. Crazy bunching onions are already starting. And then some weed seed, and nothing else has sprouted anything. So I'm about to show you. Let me flip the camera around. Let me just show you. All right. So this grow medium is seed starter mix. Is it my seed starter mix? Yes, homemade. So back there on that last tag over there says homemade seed starting mix. And as you can see, nothing is sprouting. In the back right 6 cells is where I put the bunching onions with the peat moss over the top. And I just watered them 2 days ago, and still nothing is sprouting. Not a thing. That is in the peat, perlite, and vermiculite. This tray is actually potting mix. So, what is it called? Nature's Care potting mix. So this is a potting soil. And nothing. Wait, something right there. I don't know. That's not an onion. That doesn't look like an onion. Onions just don't have leaves. So I got a little excited. Everywhere where you see one of these in the cell, there's nothing planted in there. But nothing is growing in this stuff. This is the Nature's Care potting mix. Now, friends, look at this. Do you see all that green stuff? This is the seed starting mix that we got from the greenhouse. And then days in to planting this, all this kind of stuff came up. Look at that. Look at this little one. And this little one. Look at all these. All of these little things. I didn't plant any of that. I don't know what this is. This is just growing. Stuff growing. Those are not onions. So this is from the greenhouse. And one would think that I did not plant bunching onions in that back 6 cell, that back 6 cell, and that back 6 cell, because look at this back 6 cell of all these bunching onions that I planted. They're growing like crazy, which is awesome, alongside whatever weed that is with the leaves on it. Again, guys, onions don't have leaves. But look at all of the weed seed or whatever is growing in this seed mix. So I'm not certain if this is the best stuff in the world to be putting in my garden, because I'm going to have to pull weeds. I don't want to pull weeds. But this was 4 truckloads full of this stuff for free. I took it, but it obviously is full of nutrients, because look at what has happened with the bunching onions. I can't even believe how many bunching onions are already popped up over there. And then this one is the Jiffy Seed Starting Mix. Crickets. That is what I'm growing over here is crickets. I got nothing popped up yet. So we are 7 days in, 8 days in, and we still have nothing germinating over here. So I'm going to keep them moist. As soon as it starts to dry out on top a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and water. This stuff is just greenhouse mix on steroids because look at those bunching onions back there. And then crickets over here also in the potting mix. And then the homemade seed starting mix. I can't even believe that back there. So that's it. That's what I got for the second video here of my onions as I'm trying to grow them in 4 different seed starting mixes just so that we can see if there's really a difference. And obviously, some kind of steroid is in that greenhouse mix, as you saw. So we're going to see in the next video what else sprouts up. Never know. It's always an experiment in this neck of the woods. Thank you very much for watching my channel. I am Michelle with Garden Jargon. Please check out the rest of the videos on my channel. There's about 220 of them, I think, on how-tos and other experiments that I do in the 4 different gardens that I grow. So you guys have a fantastic rest of your week. See you in the next one.